Good afternoon and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for this Tuesday, the 23rd day of February in the year of our Lord 2021. The leftist epidemic is prevalent all over this nation, but New York is the worst. From Western Journal comes this one. Young, not stupid. Cuomo's nursing home cover-up was a product of left-wing idolatry. The only one who seems to not know what is going on now is Cuomo. New York Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo's web of lies is slowly being undone thanks to an effort to expose what happened in nursing homes during the early days of the coronavirus pandemic. There had been suspicion for months that the nursing home death tolls may have been fudged in the state, largely in part due to the state directive that allowed for coronavirus patients to be in the facilities, despite the elderly being the most likely group to die from the virus. An investigation conducted by New York Attorney General Letitia James revealed that over 15,000 New Yorkers died in nursing homes, as opposed to the originally reported 8,000. Since the findings have been released, Cuomo's house of cards has quickly been toppling. As of now, the FBI and the federal prosecutors are investigating the handling of the situation, ABC News reported. The reasoning Cuomo gave for not stopping the order until May was lousy at best, suggesting that hospital capacity played a major role in placing the patients into these homes. But this claim has been debunked by the fact that a naval hospital ship in the waters off New York City was there to alleviate the pressure, and very seldom used. Democratic Assemblyman Ron Kim has been working with the Democrats and the Republicans to impeach Cuomo for the scandal, with Kim describing the governor as abusive and is calling for urgent action to finally hold him accountable. So how did Cuomo get away with it in the first place, and why is action only being taken nearly a year later? The left and the majority of the media propped him up as a martyr in the early days of the pandemic, making the behind-the-scenes action irrelevant. Americans have a passion for creating false gods, and this is just another tragic example. And now to remove the liberal blindfold. So justice is driven back, and righteousness stands at a distance. Truth has stumbled in the streets, honesty cannot enter. Truth is nowhere to be found, and whoever shuns evil becomes a prey. The Lord looked and was displeased that there was no justice. Isaiah 59:14-15. The Lord can see the halls of justice in Washington have no justice for the people. Only the ruling class that resides there has any justice, and it's not really justice at all. The trouble is, this is not only happening in Washington, D.C., but in New York with Governor Cuomo, and California with Governor Newsom, in Michigan with Governor Whitmer, and in New Mexico with Governor Grisham, and many more. But it even goes deeper than that, and is in the local governments too. New Mexico has one such person in the name of Jacob Candelaria. His idea is that he is not an employee. He loves the idea of abortion and is one who was working almost overtime to overturn the ban on abortion here in the state. And sadly, it has been passed in both the houses of New Mexico and was sent to the desk of Michelle Lujan Grisham, who will happily sign it into law if she hasn't already. Local governments have to be changed. Get corrupt and wrong politicians out of office post-haste, and when that is done, replace them with God-fearing men and women who revere the law of the land in the Constitution, and not just use it when they think it will help their agendas. You may hear me say this a lot, but until it is done, folks, America will be at war. The enemy is the politicians who revere money and not God, who revere lawlessness instead of revering the law. Until then, folks, America will continue on its downward spiral. Thank you again for continuing to listen to us here at NWCR, heard through Conservative Nation Media from behind the silver microphone of freedom with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world where America always wins. We will continue to be here to give you the truth that the lamestream lying media and the Democrats in Washington, D.C. will not. I will be back tomorrow with the next blindfold removing event. Have a great day, and God bless you all.